Hello dudes, I wanted to set up an SSH server on my newly created virtual machine of NixOS. I made this before and I wanted to make a better video when it comes to the quality and everything. Okay, so we should open the terminal. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yes, I hope you can see it clearly. We go to /etc/nixos/configuration.nix, our default configuration file for our NixOS system. Password here, since we're using this with the root privileges. And then we scroll down to a block of code known as programs.gnu.pg.agent. This whole block of code we uncomment it. Remember to uncomment from the first curly braces, I mean starting from this line up to this line, and then we look for a line starting with service.openssh. We look for it. It may be anywhere in this configuration file. Here it is, services, not service, services.openssh.enable, and then networking dot this one. This changed from my previous video, so you need to be aware of it. I always enable my firewall. Otherwise, if you don't need to do the steps of the firewall. And then this one, I like to keep it true and uncomment it to enable my firewall. I guess that's it for now for the configuration file, which we're gonna come back to anytime soon. Save, Control X, Y, enter. It's gonna save it, and then we run the command ssh-keygen. Enter here, enter again, no passphrase. Alright. The next step is taking the public key, which is stored here. This should be given to you as you can see here. After generating the key, you should get yours. I mean, your system should generate it and tell you where it is stored. The default one should be /home/your username. In my case, I call it my username /.ssh/ and it should be like that. Enter. We want to see this public key so we can add it to our configuration file where we were before. This one, I don't know if it's, yeah, that's it. So this sounds like it's a different type. It's not like the one before, it's shorter. And I didn't want to finish the path, which is after /.ssh, because it may be different from a machine to another, and I don't know, maybe like they decided to go with a new type of encryption and stuff. We go back to our configuration file in /etc/nixos/configuration.nix. Password. Scroll down to look for a piece of code of the user itself. You're gonna see it now. Yes, inside this piece of code we should type open SSH all in lowercase authorized authorized here keys, our key or key, authorized key should be uppercase, the key in our authorized key, dot keys equals bracket double quotation mark, and we paste our code, or not code, our public key here, and then we close the quotation mark and the bracket and semicolon. Let's double check it to see if it is correct or not. I guess it is. So we have our authorized key, as long as it is the correct syntax, as I guess. Authorized key dot keys. Yeah, keys shouldn't be uppercase, only key in the authorized keyword, which is all one word, should be uppercase. I mean this one. Save, Control X, and then we get a confirmation. You can save with Control S and then leave with Control X. Here I just I prefer doing them both at once. Y and enter. Clear out the screen, and then we run sudo NixOS dash rebuild switch. Here we apply the changes, and then they should take effect after rebooting the system. It's gonna have an extra boot entry inside of our grab menu, which should be the default one. It's like that in order for the user to revert back the changes. I guess we are having a little issue here. I guess both should be in plural form, keys and keys, authorized keys and keys, which are like two words. One is associated with another here, as I guess. Otherwise there may be another potential syntax for this thing. So here I should add S, and then save and exit and try again, although this may not be the solution for this, since the wiki tells something different. Alright, that was the correct syntax. Both authorized keys and the other keys should be in plural form, so please be aware of it. Don't make the same mistake. Okay, now it's time to reboot the system for the changes to take effect. Since I'm using virtual machine here, my network needs to be bridged in order for them to connect to all my devices that are outside of the virtual network that's made by the hypervisor host bridged adapter here, and then okay. You don't need to do that in case you aren't using a virtual machine. Alright, password here. Let me make the appearance better. Never mind. Okay, so now we should look for our IP address by typing IPA. I guess we need to I need to disconnect and then connect the network again. Devices, and then here we should now check the IP address that's gonna be assigned by my router to this machine, IPA, and we can see that we have 10.1.1.8. Let's now run SSH username, if I can type it correctly, 10.1.1.8. Yes, password clear, and then cat etc os release, and we are connected through SSH to our NixOS machine. I guess that's it for this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment, and see you.